Hello students, I am Professor Qureshi. Welcome back to our lecture part 2 of interpretation of geological map and plotting the cross section of the map. Okay, so in previous lecture we had studied all the component of the map, that is geographical features as well as geological features as well as structural features. Okay, so what is bedding plane, what are the conformable series of bed, what type of geographical features are present in this map, what is the strike direction, what is the deep direction, what is the amount of deep, and what are the thickness of the bed. We had already studied in the previous lecture. For now we are going to study how to plot the cross section of this geological map with the help of this XY axis, which I had already plotted on the map. This is X and this is Y, this is the axis. Okay, so with the help of a strip paper we can plot these geological section on a plain paper, but rather than using strip paper I will use this map as a strip paper. So we will fold this map along the axis. We will join the X and Y point to get the center of the map. Okay, on the blank paper we will draw a horizontal line with the help of scale. Then we will place the folded map and we will mark the point X and point Y on the line drawn on the plain paper, and this line will be called as line of axis or plane of axis. Okay, then again we will join the point X and point Y on this plain paper to get the center point of the axis. Then we will keep the folded map along the axis to mark the features on the map. So then we will mark all the bedding planes on the map. Okay, so you may use different color pen to plot or to mark the bedding plane to mark. So in this way we had marked all the bedding planes on the axis line. So bedding plane points are marked, then we are labeling the bedding plane points. The bedding plane DT, TY, YP, PL and LB are all marked, and point X and point Y are also marked. So further we have to draw a line vertical on this axis line. Okay, at point X and point Y as a reference line. So nearer to the X the contour is of 290 meter, and nearer to the Y the contour line is of 350 meter. So we will consider this as a reference point for the line. Okay, so at the both side with the help of scale we will draw the perpendicular line on the axis. Okay, so on Y axis the line length must be 3.5. okay, because the nearest contour is of 350 meter, and our scale is of 1 centimeter equals to 100 meter, so that's why 3.5 centimeter. And towards the X axis the nearest contour is of 320. So now we are going to plot or mark all the contour lines as well as their values. Okay, all contour line points are marked, so we will label it with its value. So first contour line is of 350 meter, 290 meter contour point, then again 290 meter contour point, 320. Then next one is of 350, 380. Then next one is 410, another 410. Next one is of 380, yeah, correct. Then 350. Then last one is of 320. In this way we had marked and labeled all the bedding planes, all the contour points as well as their values. Then with the help of this set square, we are going to mark the point exact perpendicular above the axis point. Whatever the value is of, we are going to plot it on axis. So our value is of 350 meter, so we will plot the point on 3.5 centimeter. Then the next point is of 320 meter, then we will plot it on 3.2 centimeter. Then next point is of 290 meter, that is 2.99 centimeter. Okay, so carefully mark the point exact above perpendicular to the axis line. Then next point is of 2.9 centimeter, 3.2 centimeter. Then next one is of 3.5 centimeter, cause our scale is of 1 centimeter equals to 100 meter. So 350 meter equals to 3.5 centimeter. So next one is of 380, that is 3.8 centimeter. Then next one is of 410, that is 4.1 centimeter. Next one is also 4.1 centimeter. Then next one is of 3.8 centimeter. Then next one is of 3.5 centimeter. Then next is 3.2 centimeter. Okay, this was the last one. So in this way we have plotted all the contour values and point above the axis, line of axis. Pencil, with the help of pencil, we will join each and every point by freehand. In this way we have plotted our section of map number 1. These map number 1 contain 2 isolated hill. One is complete isolated hill and other one is a half portion of isolated hill. Deep direction we had already determined. The deep direction means the angle of inclination with respect to the horizontal plane. So the amount of inclination of the beds with respect to the horizontal plane is the deep direction, and we had already determined the deep direction in previous lecture. That is, deep direction is towards east side and the amount of deep is 5. So in ratio we had already calculated the amount of deep is equal to 1:5. Then in the east direction, so y point is in the east direction. So first of all we will draw a line of 1 centimeter exact. Okay, so 1 centimeter line is plotted for the inclined angle. Then we will plot 5 centimeter from east. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this is our, so join these 2 points. So in this way we had marked our reference of deep angle. Okay, so we have to mark our bedding points on the section. Try to mark exact you may use the ruler scale. Okay, so here's our bedding planes are marked. Sorry, this is DT bedding plane, TY bedding plane point, YP, PL and LB. Okay, how to plot the beds with the help of set square. So first of all, set your set square on this reference line. Okay, second set square. Okay, hold this scale as stable as you can, and this scale slightly move upward as it intersect the point of cross section of your bed and the bedding point. Okay, then slightly move towards next point. So in this way we had plotted all the beds and our section is completed. Just minor things are remaining, we will complete it. So this is our bed B, this is our bed L, this is our bed P, and this is our bed Y, and this is our bed T, and this is our bed D. D is the oldest bed, as we had already studied that in the order of superposition D is the oldest bed, and the law of superposition, order of law of superposition is the bottommost bed is the oldest and the uppermost bed is the youngest. Okay, so youngest bed is the B because it is on top, and bottommost bed is D, it is the oldest bed. This is bed T, bed Y, bed P, and bed L and bed B. So if you want to cross check, you can measure the thickness of this bed from here. That is, it is clearly showing that it is having 1.2 centimeter thickness. That is 1.2 centimeter equals to 120 meter. Okay, in this way we can also check the thickness of the Y bed. It is showing 6.6 centimeter, that is 60 meter and 30 meter. Okay, so P bed is our 30 meter, you can also check here. So it is showing 0.3 centimeter, it is showing 0.6 centimeter. So in this way we had plotted our cross section of the map number 1. So to complete this section, you have to always remember direction is most important. So you have to give the north arrow. Okay, if possible give 4 direction. Okay, then write down always section along xy axis. Scale, our scale is 1 centimeter equals to 100 meter. Okay, and deep direction is towards east. Table of order of superposition. bed B equals to youngest, then bed P having the thickness of 30 meter, then bed L having the thickness of 60 meter, then bed Y having the thickness of again 60 meter, then bed T having the thickness of 120 meter, and bed lastly D having the oldest history, that is oldest formation. Okay, so this is your order of superposition. You can demarcate this by different color to different bed, okay, in the index as well as in the section bed, okay, or you can draw some symbols. So in this way we had completed our interpretation of map number 1, okay, as well as cross section of the map number 1. Thanks for watching. If you like the lecture, hit the like button, do share, subscribe and press the bell icon to get the latest update, and your suggestions are welcome in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Stay home, stay safe. See you soon. Thank you guys.